dude hasn't even committed to retiring with the Patriots. They're having a welcome home Tom game and stuff and like sucking his dick, and it's, I don't know.
They owe him that much. Shit. They need like.
I feel like that's proactive on their part to prevent him from coming back.
Need that about 6 more times.
I wish dude would just sign a 1-day contract. Like, I do not know what's stopping him.
Because he's not retired.
Ego.
Like, he did, like, the fan base deserves that. Like, he does not need to retire as a Buck.
Does the fan base deserve that? He's kind of giving you everything.
Am I supposed to answer that seriously or no?
That was a serious question. Like, what else does he owe you?
Oh? It's not about owing. You don't have to owe someone to do something.
I mean, in this regard, if he's going to get the hero's treatment and they want him to sign a 1-day contract, what's incentivizing? He won a Super Bowl with the Bucks.
I think if he was on that moral compass that you're talking about, Nikki, he would have retired with the Patriots.
Facts.
It's about ego. It's a whole different thing, though, because it wasn't about his ego. It was about Bill Belichick's ego.
That's Kraft. Two sides of the same coin, sis.
They have equally big egos.
Probably making great points.
Like, Bill Belichick would just, like, they just weren't compatible anymore. And he decided that he wanted to show the world that he could do things without him because Bill Belichick.
So let me get this straight.
Possible, which it clearly is.
So let me get this straight.
I'll let her. She's cooking. Let her cook.
I'm simmering, bro. I'm just saying. It was never about him personally being a Patriot or not, or wanting to branch out because he wanted to prove himself. Or he always lived with a small chip on his shoulder because people always threw him in the shadow of Bill Belichick, and that created animosity between the two of them that snowballed into something much worse that became the fractured relationship that they. And Bill tries to act like they're cool or whatever, and like, it was a butting of heads between the two. Even Robert Kraft has admitted that Bill Belichick was the one that drove him out. Tom never did this on his own volition. He was basically pushed out. And obviously, I love Bill Belichick, but like, we all know like how that dude is. Like, dude has a hard head and a hard heart. He's unable to admit when he's wrong. And Tom is the same way, but in a more like athletic, competitive aspect. So I don't know. The Patriots. It was never about the fans. It was never about the team. It was never about Robert Kraft. It was just him and Bill. And Robert had to make a decision, and he definitely wasn't going to kick out Bill. And so it had to be Tom.
So this is my whole point. This is my whole point. One, this is why I said Brady might be a closet Raiders fan, and we don't even know it. Because he's been an underdog way before he was not drafted until the 6th round. He was an underdog even when he went to Michigan. He's been an underdog pretty much most of his life. So it's like that whole thing of like, yeah, like you don't tell somebody who essentially birthed you to fuck off unless you have your own ego. Regardless of if they deserve it or not, regardless of if your relationship has just progressed to that point, like there's still a level of ego that you're bringing to the table.
That's the thing, though, is that Bill Belichick, that Bill Belichick birthed Tom Brady. But now that we get to see past the Patriots, we can tell Bill Belichick was mid before Tom Brady, and he hasn't been that great ever since Tom Brady left. So it was always a question of who's better. Is it Bill or is it Tom or is it a combination of both? But as we've seen in the post-Tom Brady era of the Patriots football team, it wasn't. just Bill. It wasn't the mass, whatever. Like, clear, dude was mid before.
But I think what me and Kenny are saying that you're missing